spring-like day here in lovely Los Angeles, and I got a little spring in my step today, too. I'm not even that caffeinated, but we might as well start. You know Matt! My name's Stephen Kruiser. This is Cruiser Control. I don't even know what I'm doing. Woo! Double thumber. That sounds dirty. There's insidious, veiled media bias. Then there's George Stephanopoulos.
But at 6:03 a.m., got this email from Democratic National Committee, a blast email, saying Mitt Romney's tax returns release raises more questions than it answers. What more do voters need to know about Mitt Romney's taxes and his wealth?
That was David Pluffytoy he was talking to right there, by the way, the top advisor to one President Barack Obama. So he's got the top advisor in, he's got the DNC email, and just to make sure he sets the narrative for the interview, he reads the DNC email, and please expand upon why Mitt Romney is, in fact, Satan. He's all for a woman's right to choose whether she wants him to harass her at home or at work. It's the Olbermannometer.
The hell you do? F you. Shut the hell up. And the other side is close to playing with its poop. We believe you suck.
During an interview with everyone's least favorite muppet, Markos Moulitsas, Olby hopped on the, oh my God, Romney is wealthy bandwagon. And then he and Markos tenderly embraced. I'm assuming.
Possibly the throwing of rocks and garbage as well. Romney's tax returns, I heard several experts on the subject say they look clean as a whistle legally, but he's still at risk, and I don't think he knows it, does he? Because there are people who really did not know until today that you could make $42 million and pay less tax on it than you would if you made $42,000.
I'm begging you from the bottom of my heart out there, any of you third graders who have some extra time and can get away from the video games or the Nickelodeon, please teach percentages to a Democrat. Please, I'm begging you right now, because math is hard, okay? And the president says he wants kids to stay in school longer. Are those extra couple of years he's forcing them going to teach one Democrat about percentages, Matt? I hope, once out there. See, because a percentage of 45 million, bigger than a percentage of 45,000. It's bigger. Look, maybe we do pictures. Remember Ross Perot with the pictures? No, you're young. Ross Perot used to just draw pictures with shapes and colors. And everybody went, oh, I get it now. I think that's what we need to do. Without further ado, a thrill up the leg for me and you. It's tingle time. Yeah. I don't even know if these are new tingle dances anymore. I just know that I feel compelled to do something different than what I think I remember doing last week. But given the fact that I don't remember what I had for breakfast, that's a stretch. The sudden fascination with Mitt Romney's evil capitalist wealth didn't go unnoticed by the slobbering gas bag of whiteness over at MSNBC either. Get out your idiot to English dictionaries for translations, kids.
Yeah, Bob, this seems like a perfect hit on the target. The president wants to talk tax fairness tonight. I think will be one of his issues. He's been talking it since Kansas City about people who make money off money. Not that there's anything wrong with it, because most retirees hope to make money off money. It's when it's your only source of income, you're not swinging a pick, you're not doing anything but clipping coupons, benefiting from a low tax rate for capital gains.
Part the first. Anytime I hear a human being say fairness, I expect it to be followed by, teacher, he took my ball. Okay, we're adults here now. Can we stop with the fairness stuff? We're not on a playground. This is a presidential election. Part the second, Matt, since I'm being so formal and fancy today, part the second. A guy who sits on his increasingly expanding, lazy derriere, pontificating from a base of knowledge this big, is suddenly condemning the fact that Mitt Romney doesn't swing a pick for a living. Do you know what would happen to Chris Matthews if he tried to pick up a pick right now? And I'm not wishing that on you, Chris. I'm just saying, like, you know, if you go to the bathroom quickly right now, you're going to have cardiac arrhythmia. You know, like, this guy, just look at him. He's Jabba the Chris, right? And I'm not going to do my job of that. Yeah, I will. Dr. Romney Welty. Pot calling the kettle white in this case. Tweets of the week, twitter.com/Stephen Kruiser. You follow me, I'll follow you back. A lot of lively conversations right now because the GOP's in a complete meltdown on Twitter right now, Matt. I got to tell you. Okay, it's just like every day, it's just like, oh, despair, oh no, and they'll all be heroin addicts soon. Tweet number 1.
We don't have a cow. We have a bull.
Do you have a brief recap of the State of the Union? I couldn't force myself to watch it. Why, in fact, I do. Let me synopsize for you. Me. Hey, me. Fairness. Tweet number 2.
What are they gonna do to me, Sarge? What are they gonna do?
Awful things. Awful things. That's what they're gonna do. Apple, key lime, mincemeat, rhubarb, cherry, or lemon meringue pie. Oh, and how many electoral votes will a nominee Willard get? Speaking of Romney, of course. First, asking me my preference in pies. I like almost all of them. I prefer chocolate things, as everyone knows. But mincemeat is the one I would automatically rule out because I don't know what a mincemeat is still. I'm highly suspicious of the phrase mincemeat. It sounds awful. It sounds Soylent Greenish to me. And as far as Romney's electoral votes, if we call him Willard, Willard is like the mincemeat of names, okay? I don't even know what Willard means either, but it was a rap movie. That was a train of thought. It just kind of went off the rails at the top of the mountain. Tweet number 3.
I'm a maniac on the floor.
I was doing the... If only we had the bucket. From my close friend, the lovely, talented, and brilliant Amy Miller. What does Nancy know about you? Referring, of course, to the fact that Nancy Pelosi is walking around saying, I knew I'll get elected. I know something about him. You know what Nancy knows about me? She knows that I will eat her soul if she comes within 5 feet of me, okay? That's my gift to you. Website, StephenKruiser.com. Now that we're taping the show on Thursdays, as you all know, I'm going to resurrect my podcast, which will be up at the website, okay? That's the first thing you need to go for the website. The second thing, the bonus clips are there. I've already done them this week and put them in the auto queue. They'll be posted on time this time, okay? So go there, find out anything you need about, and we got the email address. Keep in touch. I worry about you guys, you know, now that you're driving and everything. Don't drink or text. And each week, of course, if you comment, and I like your comment better than everything, that's not that if I like it better. It's just once in a while, something stands out, okay? You get a PJ Media wipe, a signed copy of the script, and a week's free salsa dancing lessons with Matt. Matt, very brilliant salsa dancer, by the way. He puts on that colorful dress. Speaking of, this week's comment winner is named Matt as well, and it's not our Matt, okay? This isn't left media here. We don't do nepotism, okay? Comment winner this week writes, I just watched Cruiser Control for the second time, and I think I will watch each episode twice from now on. Well done, sir. Speaking of criteria for winning, we know the biggest one is kissing my butt. Right there, right there. And I think you should watch each one twice because every week, I put a special little dog whistle for where the party is that week. Speaking of dog whistles, okay? So I do that every week. So you should watch it twice because you're not going to get it the first time. Just because it looks full doesn't mean there isn't some special room in the circle of dumb. Woo. Yeah, it did get full, so we're starting all over. Because on the real G+, you can actually just keep filling it, but here we have graphical limitations, okay? Yes, there are people in the United States of America who keep electing this never-ending cry for help to Congress. Not surprising when you consider the existence of dance moms in Jersey Shore. Your thoroughly out-to-lunch winner this week is... Sheila, you miss Alan Grayson now, don't you? Jackson Lee. The Congresswoman's complete inability to speak for herself somehow manages to let this clip speak for itself.
The sacred and simple act of being able to vote by a person of your choosing causes the ire of so many state legislatures who, after the 2010 election and the misrepresentation that there was fraud in the 2008 election, maybe because we elected the first African-American president,
Two things in that clip, too, Matt. And the first one, I don't think anybody noticed. I'll go to the second one first. The second one was, of course, the only reason we want voter ID is because, oh, my God, we let a black guy in the White House. That's her thing right there, which is not true, okay? We've been complaining about voter fraud since the Kennedy election. Learn your history, Sheila JL. Okay, the first thing she says, and this clip was all over the place and nobody was noticing it, she said, the ability to be able to vote not for a person of your choosing, but by a person of your choosing, which means, of course, the Democratic Party wants to choose the people who are going to vote. She just told us that all the voter ID stuff is for voter fraud. I don't think it was a slip of the tongue. I think she was reading from the playbook right there. Now fortified with 50% more, I give up. It's the last piece of my mind. Woo! We spoke of dog whistles earlier in the show, and I'd like to speak of them again right now. The Democrats have been trotting that word out all over the place lately because they're so good at it. They've had dog whistles for racism forever. They have welfare. They have everything associated with welfare. They hate people. They have the teachers' unions, which keep people in poverty, which can make them sell the welfare better. They've been using the dog whistle thing forever. Subtle racism is their thing, okay? Don't doubt that for a second. Don't let anybody tell you differently. They are the racists. They are the subtle racists. And the only ones who aren't subtle racists are a heartbeat away from the presidency. Thank you very much.
How many times you get the call? I'd like to talk to you about your credit card, okay? Or that ad on TV. What is it, Nancy? This is Nancy. Can I talk to a supervisor, right?